What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Francesco and today is again time for a first impression video, again on a Middle Eastern release from this year, from 2025, and this is Forbidden Fruit by Aromatix and French Avenue. Just a little look. I really love the style of the bottles of this line. Forbidden Fruit, one of my recent pickups from the line from Aromatix. I own at the moment 6 fragrances from this line, and I will review each of them, and then in the end I will also make a video about my ranking from my least favorite to my most favorite of this line. Now it's time for first impressions about this fragrance. Because I recently received it, I didn't have the time to try to test it or to even, of course, also give it a full wearing. But let's try. So this fragrance, of course, as the name suggests, is going to be a fruit bomb. There is red apple, there is peach, there is rose, and then there is like a very sweet dry down and the base with vanilla musk, possibly a little bit of amber, but in any case it's a bunch of fruits that will probably greet you as soon as you spray it on. The atomizer is decent, nothing to write home about. Oh, I can already smell bubblegum. Oof, yes, okay. So this is really a fruit bomb with some spices, because upon first spray is not overly sweet. Definitely is more fruity than it is sweet, but there is also something spicy in the background that balances things out. So it's not like just taking a fruit salad or a sangria and taking a bath in it, but it's something much more balanced. Oh, it's really nice. It's really nice, guys. It's fruity, it's getting sweeter. It is a little bit bubblegummy, but not too much, and for sure not in an annoying or cloying way. So this is very, very interesting, guys. It's going to be perfectly unisex for sure. And it's going to be good for summer, I would say, maybe not with the highest heat, not with the hottest day, because it could be a little bit too much. You might want to reach out for something fresher for a very, very hot weather. But I think it's quite versatile, because it can work for sure spring, summer, especially summer nights. I would say this is very appropriate for summer nights where the temperature is not too high, at the same time as this richness, as this depth, and also it has a quite sexy scent profile for sure. So if you have a date night during summer, if you have a beach party, a pool party, this is definitely a very good choice. So as far as I read online or I heard from other people, the performance is supposed to be very good. Of course, now with the initial impressions, I won't be able to speak about the performance, but in my next video about this fragrance, where I will share my full review and final thoughts after a full wearing, I will be able to tell you more about the performance. But honestly, guys, I mean, all these creations from Aromatix, they are kind of original. Of course, they take some inspiration to from other fragrances, but they're not clones. And of course, for me, these are all blind buys completely, because they don't have an exact one-to-one original that they're cloning that I can try. And of course, where I live, at least, it's impossible to find samples, decants, or anything that you can try before you buy. So for me, these fragrances from Aromatix are all blind buys, and to be honest, it was a leap of faith. I follow Aromatix, Nib, on his channel. I can tell that he knows his fragrances, he understands, he has a very good and skilled nose, and so I decided to just trust him, and so far I didn't have any regret. So far, all these blind buys were very successful. Also, the presentation is amazing. You will find the unboxing of all these Aromatix fragrances on my shorts, my short videos on YouTube. The bottle design, I love it, to be honest. The bottle is very heavy. The cap is plastic. It's not too light, it's not too cheap, but it's also not like the most premium. But in any case, the presentation is very nice. I really dig this presentation. The oil concentration, according to Nib, is also very high. The performance of all these fragrances, so far from what I tried already, is very solid. Some of them are actually Bismuth. And to be honest, he's managing to come up with all pleasant, all likable scent profiles for different situations, for different publics, but still I like all of them so far, and Forbidden Fruit is a very solid release. My first impressions are very positive, but I will come back with a full review, of course, after I had spent some time with the fruit wearing of this fragrance. So stay tuned if you want to know more about the dry down, the performance, and possible compliments that I will get when I wear it. Stay tuned. Check out for my next video about the full review of this. Of course, subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you ever tried this fragrance or other Aromatics fragrances of the line. And just a final thing, so this, as the others from the line, is between 35 to 40 euros, so definitely also very affordable. Let me know, guys, for sure. Show some support to the channel. Let me know in the comments, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.